It's so nice to see you. I'm so excited for your new studio.
Well, thank you. I'm very happy. It's so good to finally be there.
Okay. Well, I wanted to talk about your cardboard box works today, and I wondered how you started making these works on cardboard.
Well, these works are a maquette for the work for my ceramic boxes. I've started ceramic in 2014, and for 2 years I've experimenting and explored. And then I did these boxes, but I never did a maquette. Adam Welsh, who was helping me, told me, no, you have to make a maquette with actual size that we can follow exactly. So I told him, okay. So I came to the studio and I took the boxes, any boxes, and then I did these drawings on the box, and then I brought them to the ceramic studio to make them in ceramics. This was the maquette. But then I liked them, and I thought, oh, they are interesting looking. So I kept them until you liked them and you wanted to show them. I was very happy.
I mean, I think they're beautiful, and I like the way that you have let the ink flow. And I think they relate very much to your embroidered works, where, I mean, the dripping of ink resembles the thread.
Yes.
Was that intentional?
No, not really, actually. Although I like drips anyways, but I had to use ink. And I wanted to do them quickly so that I can have, because for me, I just wanted to have an indication of where exactly the parts will go, and I didn't want to. And then I had to flip them as well. So I wanted something that is fast drying. So I used ink, and the ink drips all the time. So I said, oh, and because I like the drips anyway, and so I just that happens like this.
And normally, I mean, you often use stencils or images that are found in magazines or other places. Are these women all the images that you have found?
Yes, these are the same images as my as the one that I use in my embroidery.
So they have been on your paintings before?
Yes, all of them. The whole, all my women are unknown women from the porn magazine and all of this, except the new series that I'm doing right now, which is called The Women I Know, which are really women that I know, and it's very important. So this is a new addition to my work.
Going back to the cardboards, I see one black one and a white one. Did you make them in two different color, or it's just one of?
No, it's one of each cardboard is one of each cardboard is for a specific artwork. Actually, all of these you can find them in my book. And the black one, I wanted to make a black on black. I wanted to paint this so that the drips and the white. If you can see this white gestural. This was like just an indication that I'm going to do a background that is gestural, colorful, but I didn't want to put the colors in my cardboard.
And you decided to use cardboard because it's easy for it to stand, or did you have a particular reason you used a box?
Well, I wanted to make in ceramic a box. This is the form that I liked. Especially I liked a little bit how they are deformed, or how they, in the street when they come to sometimes for the when it's raining and it's a pickup day for the recycling, and there is a storm and the cardboards fly, and the form they make very dramatic. And I was very much interested in these actually. These forms. When we see the ceramic, we can think about the cardboard, and that's why I took an actual cardboard. For me, it's beautiful forms. It makes very strange forms that we don't expect.
So when you made ceramics with them, How are they different from the cardboards?
Oh, because ceramics, I love the color that is made through ceramics. Then there is the element of fire that you don't control. A cardboard I can control, like more or less. No, I can make it stand like this, and then even if I manage to construct it out of ceramics, out of clay, the cardboard, when you get it into the fire, there's a whole other world that happens that you cannot control, because first the kiln is closed and then you don't know what the fire is going to do for the weight and then how it is going to bend, and this is, so it's not going to be a cardboard per se, very rigid. It's going to have a form that is a little bit more rounded, more sculptural actually.
Can you tell me, maybe going back a little, why were you interested in learning about ceramic technique?
Oh, it's because of you, Tina.
Really?
You started it all. You did. Remember when we did this, those sculpture in bronzes?
Yes, of course.
2010. It was the first time I was ever doing hard object without the embroidery. And you pushed me into this.
No, you wanted to do it. You just needed to hear from somebody.
But I am very grateful and very appreciative of this anyway. And so when I was doing my sculpture, after 100 Words of Love,
this was a commission work that
this
you
was
made.
Commissioned by Qatar. So when you saw this sculpture, you told me, oh, I like very much.
Well, it was very colorful, I remember.
Yes, it is very colorful.
It was big.
Yes.
And you couldn't go outdoors.
Yes, because it was resin. And then you told me, I'll help you. You do in bronze, I help you. And then I was like, I could not even imagine that one day in my life, I would go to do a sculpture out of bronze. I don't know why I could not perceive this, which was amazing, because I really, when I started, I fell in love with sculpture. I really, as if it was talking to me, kind of. But I was not capable of making sculpture, because I have been always trained as a painter or drawing. This I know how to do, but sculpting, and then they were making this. So I drew the forms. I didn't even make the form. They made the form for me.
It was a round form.
Yeah, round form. I wanted to do a form that were empty from inside. This was my idea. Organic forms. Then we finished this series, and it was very beautiful, successful. But then, I thought, oh, I really want to continue doing this sculpture. But if I don't know how to make anything with my hands in sculpture, I will never be able to make a move and to improve this. So I needed to learn. So I went to the school, to GHP. I met the director, and I asked him, I need to take classes. I was traveling all the time, so I took private classes with him. And then the journey started.
So where do you think you're going with these cardboard structures or sculptures?
Well, I stopped at the ceramic. Then you said, why don't we do like something in bronzes? And I very excited about this idea to try to push them more than just like the ceramic structure, but do them in metal. So this is going to be our next.
Yes, so this is a prototype for our next project together.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm so excited to work on this new project with you.
Yes, me too. Let's see where it's gonna go.
All right. Well, it was so nice to see you today.
Very nice to see you. Thank you for coming, Tina.
Yes.